question, the member from Haldeman Norfolk.
Thank you, Speaker. To the Premier, we debate a private member's bill today, and Ontario's black market illegal trade and trafficking continues to grow in scope and sophistication. Ontario, as we know, is a major hub of human trafficking for sexual exploitation. Cocaine, amphetamines, heroin, other narcotics like fentanyl have long financed organized crime. Cash is king. We now see money laundering through online gambling, e-commerce, Bitcoin, contraband, tobacco tax losses are at between 30 and 40%. Illegal weapons pervade. Premier, as you would know, much of this crime is organized. My question, do you feel we as a society are suitably up to date and organized to fight back?
Minister of Finance.
Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the question. It is certainly something that this side of the House also recognizes as important, is why we have already taken action on a number of items that he seeks in his bill, and we're seeking to address them positively. It is why we're working very closely with the First Nations communities in a balanced and respectful approach to try to find compliance measures to the issues that we face. We have taken action in the 2016 budget, in the 2015 fall economic statement. We have 4 pilots already in regards to raw leaf, labeling, and compliance, including an OPP detachment to fine enforcement. And, Mr. Speaker, when it comes to the underground economy, over $930 million has now been retrieved last year as a result of the measures that we're taking. So we will continue. And when it comes to community safety and human trafficking, I will defer to the Minister of Community Safety and Corrections. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Yeah, thank you for that. And I'll point out Ontario does not have a strategy for human trafficking, and as with tobacco, drugs, and illegal weapons, there's a lack of tracking data. There's a lack of statistics. I agree, we do have task forces and ad hoc initiatives, and this is good. However, we're told there's a lack of information sharing, a lack of collaboration among those who are fighting the criminal underworld. Again, organization is lacking. My question, would you support the establishment of a 1-year time-limited commission of inquiry, not an inquisition, nothing like that, but a research-based inquiry drawing on facts, expert testimony, assemble the necessary knowledge, the understanding, the best practices to provide advice, further advice and recommendations to this government with respect to future action?
Thank you.
Minister of Community Safety and Corrections.
Minister of Community Safety and Corrections.
Well, thank you very much, Speaker. And I was going to focus on the issue around human trafficking that the member raised in his question, which, Speaker, I think we all recognize in this House and in our society that is a deplorable activity, and we have to do everything in our power to stop it. Speaker, just yesterday, the minister responsible for women's issues and I attended a national anti-trafficking forum that is taking place in Toronto. Speaker, has been hosted by the Canadian Women Foundation and Public Safety Canada, where they have brought in all stakeholders and survivor groups and police services to come together to look at best possible strategies to combat human trafficking. In fact, Speaker, as we speak, my ministry and the Ontario Women's Directorate is hosting a working lunch, sharing with them what we have learned in our consultations as we develop the strategy to combat and end human trafficking in the province of Ontario.
Thank you. Your question, the member from Niagara Falls.